How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemtion, and today we're talking about Kusunoki. Kusunoki is not a commander I would use in early Rise of Kingdoms. However, he is good in Sunset Canyon and Lost Canyon. And if you are set on using archers in early Kingdom, he's actually good. He's got AoE, he's got some decent stat buffs. We'll go over his civilization, his skills, his talent tree, and his equipment. Let's get through the intro and dive right in. Here we go. Okay, so Kusunoki, I would not run him as a primary commander. You're going to get targeted very quickly. If I were to run Kusunoki and I was an early Rise of Kingdoms player, I would put him behind Herman. He is very strong. Kusunoki is strong. He does a wicked primary skill that we'll talk about in a second. He's got his expertise, does some buffs. It's actually good with attack and defense. But let's start at the beginning. So the reason he's good at Sunset Canyon and Lost Canyon is mostly because he immediately removes all control, slowdown, poison, exhaust, and other debuffs from troops led by this commander. Very strong. It helps a lot, and I've seen people totally destroy me in Lost Canyon and Sunset Canyon using a Kusunoki in their mix. Usually it's got YSG behind it, and YSG is super strong. But Kusunoki does do a lot. He, at the same time, deals massive damage up to 3 targets in a fan-shaped area, 300, as well as additional damage per second, 250 for the next 2 seconds. So that's 800 skill damage. It's not reduced per each target you hit. So if you're hitting all of them, it's 2400 damage. It's not bad. Honestly, it's not bad. The only thing with archers in early Rise of Kingdoms is they get a bad rap. Cavalry whoops them, and that's the unfortunate part. But let's check out his second skill. I've said this many times in all my videos. Do not use an epic commander as garrison on your wall if you're taking rallies from enemy players. Just don't do it. Just don't take rallies. That's pretty simple. Only reason I would use Kusunoki on my wall is for Shadow Legion. That's it. Or if it was kind of a bit of a joke for a no-named alliance rallying you, then sure, put Kusunoki on the wall, take it. Probably going to be T4 against T2 or T3. You're going to get good trades, but maybe just don't take rallies. Bravery and Wisdom. Archers led by this commander gain 15% increased attack and 15% increased defense. This is his expertise. Not terrible. The 15% increased defense is going to help a lot. The attack, also good. You're going to need that attack to try and do some damage for the cavalry that you can try and chase. Tragedies and the normal attacks of troops led by this commander have a 10% chance to cause the target to take extra damage per second for 2 seconds. So this is good. This is every normal attack. So it's kind of like a Bjorn instant proc damage. It's actually really strong. So Kusunoki can be very strong. He's just at a disadvantage in early Rise of Kingdoms. It's very unfortunate. I wish archers had a better rap. I wish you could use them better. I hope the next civilization they come out with, which would be available for everybody, includes a new legendary archer commander and epic archer commander that can kind of, help balance the meta in early Rise of Kingdoms. I think that would be so dope, and I would totally start another jumper count just to experience archers as a new player in Rise of Kingdoms if they did that. Otherwise, I'm just not going to do it. It's way too hard. Unless you're fully whale committing to expertising El Cid and YSG before KVK Season 1, you're not going to have a whole lot of fun. Some people do. I have seen some people, but they were whales spending a lot of money. So it's very different. Okay, did we skip his civilization? I think we did. So we talked about his skills before his civilization, which is not the route I wanted to go, but can't get every video right? Okay. He's Japan, right? Yeah, he's Japan. I got it right. So, like the way Lilith does this, is that infantry units are the special units for Japan. So, I would not use Japan as a starter kingdom or a starter civilization. I wouldn't use Japan at any part of Rise of Kingdoms. It increases troop attack by 3%. It's all troops, so that's okay. Scout march speed by 30%. And gathering or resource gathering by 5%. It's great for a farm. because it's all resources. So that's going to include gold. So for a farm, it's not bad, but I would not use it. Special unit, you're getting a lot of attack. So I don't know. I don't think Japan should be used at any point in time. I never see it used by anybody other than farm accounts. I have seen it on a lot of farm accounts though. I really have. There's actually one player in 1937 who probably has like 50 farms, and they're all Japan. So they're used. Okay, so now I'm going to do talent trees. Where is Kusunoki? There he is. So I think he should be used as a secondary behind Herman. I really do. Maybe behind El Cid if you're working El Cid. If you are, I'm sorry for your loss. You're never going to get those universal legendary commander sculptures back. He's a gold key commander. He's not good, even with the relic. So I am sorry for your loss. Just keep your universal commander sculptures for YSG. Then you're good. Don't invest in El Cid. But anyways, if I were to run Kusunoki as a primary commander, oh no, let's not waste that. It looked pretty close to this. Actually, that was really good, but it didn't have latent power. So we're going to go up in here. We're going to grab Whistling Arrow because it's so strong. We're going to grab Razor Sharp because you want that rage. You're getting a whole bunch of awesome buffs throughout the Archer talent tree. Highly suggest going up to Whistling Arrow. You do not have to go for full quiver. It's not the best. I don't think we're going to be able to reach it on this build. We're going to go up to Rejuvenate. You're going to want that rage. You're going to want latent power. It does work on this commander, and I believe it works on his 4 skill, which, as we talked about, instant proc damage. Very cool. I wish we could use... Oh, I lost it. I wish we could use it. I wish we could use archers and have a lot of fun with them. Next, I would go for obviously reducing skill damage. I would go for tactical mastery. And then you got 3 talents to play with. Now, I would probably go for health. And then I'd probably go for defense. There you go. That is what I would run if I was running Kusunoki as a primary. If I was running him as a primary, probably put Herman as a secondary. Maybe you already have Kusunoki at level 60 and you don't have Herman at level 60. So putting Kusunoki as primary makes sense. You want those commanders to be 6-star for those extra 10 talents, and you want them to be level 60 for 10 more. This is where you want it if you're using an open field. Again, I don't suggest archers in early Rise of Kingdoms, unfortunately. Hopefully it changes. Equipment, you're kind of shafted. There is some decent equipment, but it is not like cavalry or infantry. You are not getting a whole lot of love. You're going to go for Staff of the Lost, which unfortunately is blue, so it's going to take you a while to get there. I don't even think... Yeah, you could do Blessed Blade until then. Archer attack, you're getting damage to barbarians, which is what you're going to be killing mostly in early Rise of Kingdoms. Helmet-wise, again, pretty shafted, but you can go for Helm of the Phoenix. That's not bad. Actually, I shouldn't say shafted. That's actually really good, and you can specialize it pretty easily. You can probably get these pretty quickly out of crystal keys. Chest piece, I believe you're going to go for Milanese plate, unfortunately. After that, you can go for Commander's heavy armor. That's awesome. You want to get that specialized. It's really strong. 6% health. You're going to have 8% by the time that's specialized. It's really strong. Let's see. We're going to go for leather gloves. Get that specialized. That's pretty strong. I wouldn't even switch to Saint Song, to be totally honest with you. I'd just leave it there until you're ready to go for the revival. Yes, you're switching to Archer, but you're going to want to work the revival set anyways. Very strong. Next, there is Greaves of the Exile. You're kind of shafted in this one. Pants-wise, I don't think you can get really anything else other than Ranger trousers for 2% increased defense. Is that even 3? No, that's probably 2.5%, isn't it? Once you get the special talent. Besides that, yeah, you're going to wait for Greaves of Exile. That's strong. That's going to be 8% Archer defense. You're getting good stats from a lot of this equipment. It's just the bump up. So you're not going to be able to do normal. You're not going to be able to do advanced in most of them. You have to go straight to blues, which is pretty expensive on gold, which is tough and early, and getting the blueprints as well. And the material. It's a really tough go for archers. Boots wise, edge boots, your best bet until you get into, I believe it's the flame treads. Yep. Archer health, very strong. I still have this on Ramses. Very good. I still use it in open field. I love Ramses. There you go. That's what I would use for later on. As I showed in the Herman video, go for the full revival set. That's your best bet. You're going to want to go for Golden Age, very strong. And then for flame treads, once you're out of that boat, you're going to go for the full blow, the full pull, the beautiful Dragon's Breath set. I love this set. It is so strong. Extra skill damage, extra archer health. Oh, fantastic. I love this set. But there you go, guys. That is Kusunoki at his finest. He's a great commander on paper. He should be better. But unfortunately, because of Minamoto, Double C, and the speed of cavalry, and typically cavalry with Minamoto are run by high-tech accounts who have a lot more march speed, you just get wrecked. Archers have a real tough time against cavalry just because of how the game works. Obviously, cavalry does good against archers. Archers do good against infantry. Infantry does good against cavalry. And then siege just gets blown up by everything. But Kusunoki is not bad. If you're going to go for archers, Herman and Kusunoki, you could have fun, but you're going to have some real bad hospital reports. So good luck to you. I wish you had changed your mind and done something else, but maybe one day we'll be able to do archers, and I will 100% join you. Anyways, guys, until the next one, have a good one. Later.